Hi, I'm Adam Robinson. I'm running for Illinois State Senate in the 7th District, which is the far north side of Chicago, Edgewater, Uptown, Rogers Park. I'm here supporting Senate Bill 2466 today to ban red light cameras in Illinois. There are three reasons why these cameras need to go. First, they create unsafe driving environments. Second of all, they're a public nuisance. Third of all, they're a dubious way to raise revenue from citizens. It's proven in some studies that these red light cameras actually increase accidents at intersections from people either slamming on their brakes or accelerating through to avoid the light. Second, I live in Edgewater, community in Chicago. It's the second densest population in all of Chicago. Residents that live in buildings, high-rises or mid-rises where there are these cameras, are complaining about these flash strobes going off at all hours of the night. Third, this is a dubious way to raise revenue from citizens. If this was really about public safety, then 90% of these tickets would not be written for right turn on red violations, and that the ticket would follow the driver, not the vehicle. For these three reasons, 2466 has got to pass, and we urge Senate President John Cullerton to call this bill to the floor for a vote.
Hi, my name is Forrest Jalick. I'm a political activist and research engineer, and I'm here to talk today in Springfield about supporting Senate Bill 2466 to ban the red light cameras here in the state of Illinois. Many studies have shown that these red light cameras actually do not increase safety, but do just the opposite. In Lubbock, Texas, for example, they found it increased rear-end collisions, which is a danger to the drivers. So we think it'd be a much better policy and a no-cost policy to the state, to the constituents of Illinois, to just increase the yellow light durations and eliminate the cameras altogether. We really think that this is an unfair tax that's burdening the communities and keeping our state from being a great place. And so we're here to speak out against that. Thank you.
I'm Nancy Perlman. I'm a private citizen coming from the north side of Chicago. I'm here to protest the red light tickets. I received 2 red light tickets for a right-hand turn at a legal intersection. I feel that they're an onerous tax. They've caused financial hardship for me and my family, and I want to tell my story.
Hey, I'm Scott Tucker. I'm the Republican nominee for state representative in Chicago's state of Illinois' 11th district. It's composed of the area between DePaul and Lincoln Square in Chicago. And I'm running for state representative because of the general arrogance we have with our current representation in the state assembly. And one of the main issues I think that's most abusive to citizens in the 11th district are the red light cameras. We call them ATMs because they're automatic ticket machines. In order for them to create enough revenue, we have to ticket people for right turn on red. Those are 90% of the tickets. And those tickets aren't where the accidents occur. And then for folks that go straight through, we have to shorten the yellow light below federal safety standards. And we're creating tickets where there would otherwise be none. There was no safety problem before without the cameras. There is no safety enhancement with the cameras. The state of Illinois says that accidents in Chicago have gone up with the cameras at the intersections. The mayor, he says that the accidents have gone down with the cameras. However, the mayor has over 60 million reasons to find a different answer with that data, and that's because the city of Chicago took in over $60 million in red light camera taxes in 2009. This is a tax on business, this is a tax on job creation in our community, and if you wonder why there's a lot of shuttered businesses on Roscoe Street, Southport, on Lincoln Avenue, and on Irving Park, there's one reason for that: red light cameras. There are other reasons, of course, but it certainly doesn't help to take folks take-home pay and dispose of it to the city general fund.
My name is Barnett Fagel. I'm the safety advocate for the National Motor Association for the state of Illinois. I'm here to protest the red light cameras by supporting Senate Bill 2466. Too long, the city of Chicago and other surrounding suburbs have taken advantage of motorists by holding them to an exacting standard that was never infused by the state of Illinois rules of the road. As a result, the city has taken in over $60 million just in 2009 alone by usurping the motorists for the slightest technical infraction. The cameras actually create more collisions and accidents at intersections rather than saving lives.
I think that they should change the law like they did in other places and try to make it for safety and not as a moneymaker for the city of Chicago.
Hi, I'm Dave Anderson. Today's March 2nd. I traveled to Springfield today with a group of concerned citizens in support of Senate Bill 2466 to ban red light cameras across the state. Red light cameras are onerous, unconstitutional, and they should be banned outright. They raise an awful lot of money for the cities and the municipalities that install them. The problem is, for the past 30 years, the private sector has been told 4 words: do more with less. Our government needs to follow that same advice.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Moeller. I am a resident of the Belmont-Cragen area in Chicago. I'm here in support of Senate Bill 2466 to to help ban red light cameras. I have 2 small children, and I find myself slamming on the brakes to avoid getting a ticket. They're being, jerked in the car with the seatbelt, and they're just totally unsafe. Or you're rushing through to try to not get the ticket. I mean, the yellow lights are just too short, and the red light cameras are unsafe. We need them taken out of the city now.